Scorpios, all right, your overall energy and question most on your mind will be here. Question of the day for fun. Road rage. Have you ever flipped somebody off or had road rage? Honest road rage. So do you wear a halo or do you wear horns? Let's see what we have for your energy. The Fool. All right, new beginnings, freedom, possibly interested in somebody new. That could be spending time with or a new interest. It also can be taking or just starting again, starting over with somebody. But that would be a yes for the question most on your mind. So let's see what we got. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Source. Aries, Leo, Sag. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Five of Swords. This person's bitter. They feel like they've been used and they are basically choosing a different path. Yeah, they have lost interest completely. They feel like you were financially using them or financially or generally smothering. What is the real blockage here? Because they are a bit bitter. They could have actually stepped out of the connection, but they definitely lost interest in you. Yeah. This is somebody that could have gone back to somebody they've been with before. Because that's turning back around. Okay. One more for the Six of Swords. This is somebody that's kind of reconsidered with somebody else. One more for the Empress. Third party horseshit. So this person didn't want you to be coning on them, lied about being single. This is somebody that's bitter. They're trying to be an asshole on purpose because they have no intention of taking this anywhere. You were an option. How do you see this person? Holding back, keeping something from you. Well, lies, bullshit, emotional manipulation, not offering any love, full of crap. How do you feel? Juggled. Yeah, I guess so. And you really are taking a time out. You're taking this hard. You thought this was going to go somewhere. This person's a cheater. They were keeping it from you. They weren't honest with you. This is somebody that put you in a third party. They're hurtful. They weren't interested in, and you know, they were stepping away and disrespecting their empress or emperor, whichever, male or female, doesn't matter. They never had any interest to begin with. They never were going to take this anywhere. And they're argumentative. No, they lied about being single. They could have been codependent on you to stroke their ego, but that's an asshole. All right. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Libra. Six of Pentacles reversed. Temperance. The Emperor. Why Six of Swords reversed? Hierophant. This person feels like you're not going to give them a second opportunity. Excuse me. They feel or see you kind of healing and standing your ground. So they're not going to do anything right now. They might try to play the guilt, emotional guilt, pity party card. What's the blockage? No good. This person was lazy. They didn't put any work into it. They didn't really give a shit. This was a dead-end road to begin with. This is somebody that caused delays. They were stringing you along. They really didn't have any good intention. Boom. Now they want a second chance? Why? Why do they want a second chance? Because they've got regrets. How do you see them? You don't feel like this is going anywhere. So, yeah, you're basically standing your ground. I'm healing. Please don't bother me. Please go the fuck away. Yeah, you don't feel like this is ever going to be anything, that this person's off their rocker. If they think that you're going to give them a second opportunity to fuck with you, you feel, you could have felt like this was one-sided or breadcrumbed, or that this person could have also thought that you pushed too hard for a commitment, but that's not giving. That's not giving. How do you feel? Clarify. That's no. This person makes bad choices. They always have things their way. You could see them as somebody that's conceited and not seeing their role. It's like, no. I feel like you're calling it done. Trying to move on to something that's better for you, wrapping this up. You don't want to deal with it. You feel like this person's kind of like in denial. It's like things cannot always go your way there, Kingy Poo, Mr. Wansies. It's like your wand is staying in your pants because this Scorpio is not buying your bullshit. All right. So starting over. Fun and freedom. A few other F words maybe. All right. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right. This person's basically walked away emotionally, abandoned you, turned their back on you. They don't know what they want. They could be looking at you as just another choice or an option. Why the Nine of Swords? No. They feel like there's no going back now, and they're kind of regretting it. I'm losing sleep. I feel terrible. I've got regrets. I don't know what to do because you'll never take me back now. The blockage is they're fucking toxic as hell. Selfish. And it's looking like they put you in this feeling of, can we compromise? Can we compromise? They don't like being stuck. This is somebody that doesn't want to be cut out, but they already put themselves in this position where they now know not what they can do, if anything. How do you see them? Cold, shitty, manipulative, an asswipe. And you don't trust it. It's like you make me feel anxious. You feel anxious? You feel anxious? You should feel anxious. This person can be the type of person that always has to have the last word. They're very strategic. They're shitty with communication. How do you feel? You're like, you wanna go? You wanna go around? Cat, bring it. Bring it, bring it, bring it. You're pissed. You don't have any faith in this. You're basically saying, I'm cutting you out. You manipulated. I'll tell you the fucking truth. You want to hear the truth? Come here. Come here. Come closer so I can cut you. You've had enough of this shit. This looks like you're just starting over and holding back from them. Matching their cold and shitty wits. No, they put themselves there. This is somebody that's selfish. They walk away thinking the grass is green on the other side, that they had other choices, and oops. No, I can't get Scorpio back. No, too late. If that's your story, give them hell. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Hanged Man. Waiting and waiting and waiting. All right. One more. This person wants your attention. One more for the Hangman. Now, they could have cold feet here because they're doing a little bit of a waiting game. They want your attention. This is somebody that wants to date you. They feel like the two of you would be content together. I mean, there's no blockages here. There's nothing. Okay, you could have had an ending. Does that have anything to do with this person reversed? Yes. No. And it's the Fool. We're taking it. Okay, so this looks like you're kind of in transition. Not 100% ready to move on, but willing to kind of spend some time with this person and maybe kind of see. This person wants to show you that they will be patient. They do want your attention. They're very drawn to you. They find you very fun. This is somebody that wants you to feel the same way about them. How do you feel? Okay, very nice. You feel acknowledged. You feel like this could go somewhere. Bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. So this could be a connection where this person respects your boundaries, willing to patience, good communication. That's a twin flame soulmate card. So it just feels like you're kind of in between the ending of one chapter and starting up a new. Fool, double fool. So fun, frolic, use a few more F words. But you feel like this person's really in it to win it, really paying attention to you. This gives you a sense of pride, makes you feel good about yourself. This is, I'm ready to start something new, but I want to, be sure. Well, this person's giving you the green light that they are being serious. So you're willing to take it slow. They know it. There are no blockages. This person's going to be communicating with you very clearly. There's no lies. There's no bullshit. They could be at a distance and need to travel to come and see you or vice versa. But they're willing to be patient and wait. Sacrifice something if they need to. But they think that you are the cat's meow and that you could make them happy. And I say make them happy, even though they seem to want your attention and have a lot of hope. But make them happy, because the Nine of Cups is pretty much a self card. I want this and I'd feel better if. Okay, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Not that that's a bad thing. Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Taurus. Libra. The swords there, the king and queen. That would be like duking it out. Verbal confrontation. Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn, Pisces again, Aries heavily, Scorpio, but all signs are in here. All right, it is Spork Day. It was supposed to be yesterday, but we had issues. So, sorry. The wiki says sorry. If you have not been here before, this is my Spork deck. This means you pick the person that's pissed you off the most in the last week, and I get the message to give you. Source, my Scorpios. Scorpios. Okay. Spirit, when karma comes back to punch you in the face, I want to be there in case it needs help. Passion. Fuck you, you are the past. I enjoy life, passion, and love, and madness. There's someone for everyone, and the person for you is a psychiatrist. Well, those are all nice. These are basically for fun, but aren't they fun? All right, so the question most on your mind, you have a yes, but very fresh, new, beginning stages. Looks nice. It really does. You guys had a more positive reading than plenty of the other signs. That's what we have for you, and on we go. Sagittarius. Okay, so question most on your mind answered here along with your overall energy. Question of the day for fun. Road rage or flipping people off. Do you hold a halo or horns on your head? I don't care if you've gone all Samuel Jackson in your car alone and not gotten out and threatened to pop somebody's tire. If you've told somebody off... Or if you know how those people, you can just see their mouth, blah, blah, blah. Even if you put your hand up and you're like, oops, sorry, didn't mean to get in your way. They still, okay, if you've had any kind of road rage, you got horns. If you're just kind of like, oh, yeah, no big deal, then you got a halo. All right. You have the Wheel of Fortune. So the question most on your mind should be a yes. The Wheel of Fortune is big changes. Now, we're not going to necessarily get into until we see what, because we're going to see this is your overall energy of wanting a big change, hoping for the best, but there can be fluxes. It can be ups and downs that go along with everyday life. This can be you feeling like it was time for an ending and a new beginning, and but it revolves and revolves and revolves. Okay, so this also can be a timing card. All right, let's see what we get. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, 2 more. All right, Knight of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Wands reversed. One more. One more. Okay, clarify the Lovers. All right. So this person feels like you're not interested, or you're not putting any work into this anymore, that you've kind of thrown in the flag. They feel kind of like, well, then if you quit, I quit too. This is someone that still has feelings for you, but they aren't sure what to do about it. So what's the blockage? What's the blockage? This person's a candy ass. They don't know what they want. They don't have any structure. They can't make up their mind. They're run by their ego. This person could have high standards that they feel like you're not meeting, but there's a lot of nanny boo-boo going on here. And it seems like somebody's going, I've had enough of this drama. I'm out. Or somebody wants the other to compromise, but it doesn't look like it's happening, because this is somebody that can be very insensitive. All right, and flirting around. You got too much up here as far as personality. Let's say that this person's stepping out. That's competition, and that's you not dealing with it. So, yeah, I would say that they see you kind of going, this isn't going anywhere. I give up. How do you see this person? Boom. It's big fest for you. You're letting the tower go down. You feel like that's enough of this shit. You feel like they're a flirt. They're reckless. They don't behave themselves. They can't keep their legs shut. How you feel. You're turning your back on this, and you are pissed. It's like, I'd rather use you as a punching bag right now. It's like if they wanted to talk, you'd let them have it. But right now, you're guarding your heart. You don't want to deal with this. Lost interest. I would say that they're right in assuming that. But this is somebody that can be a flirt. And they might try to tell you anything that you want to hear to try to get under your good graces. But this is somebody that slipped out of this connection. They caused it by hiding shit, because the action they took was possibly treating you like an option and having a secret, and it looks like they know you figured out what was going on and that you are royally ticked off. So no dice. All right, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Sun. All right. Okay, so this person sees you as somebody that's outgoing, that they'd like to be with. They're not sure if you're interested or not. There's a little bit of confusion, things feeling like they're up in the air. They're hoping that there's a mutual interest here between the two of you. They feel like there is. But there's this feeling of, ooh, do I do this or not? It's almost like they're wondering if this is too good to be true, because this can be somebody that also feels like you just got yourself out of a connection that was toxic or no good for you. So they might be feeling like this is a little bit too much for them. Like they would be sacrificing their freedom or having to commit. You know, this is somebody that's obsessed, controlling themselves. Iffy. Page of Pentacles. They do see that there could be problems here. They might think that you have other options, but they still want to get to know you better and see if there's something worthwhile. The blockage is they're just not sure. They're kind of torn in two. This person, it's almost like you could feel like this person's just in it for their ego and in it to win it, just to achieve the status of having you, but there aren't any emotions there. One more. Yeah, this makes you feel like they're just after one thing. Not so good. They might feel like you're after one thing, but I think after you get to know each other a little bit better, or there's more discussion, this would be like changing your mind and being ready. So it's just like this person needs to get a little bit more ready. They might see you as somebody that's conceited with having a lot of opportunity. You see them as full of shit. There's something that just does not sit right with you. Now, this person, you could see that they dropped a connection, but they were the problem. Because you feel like they're not right. A liar pants. That they're getting a divorce, a separation. So you don't see it as something that you kind of want to stay your distance. Your feelings. No. Not until you are divorced or out of that connection. You feel like this person's just playing with you and just going after you for one thing. You got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands both reversed. That's a lot of conceited. It's all about me. You feel like this person, I mean, you're calling it out too. This person's like, you know, you're fun to play with, but that's about it. Oh, you're fun. But, you know, you could just be an option. But they feel like you're the one that's all up in the air about it. You're basically saying, until you are single, the answer is no. So they could be hiding more of the story than they're actually telling you and just giving you tidbits. But they need to be more ready for more than just lust and passion. Lust and passion, lust and passion. They are interested, but it just seems like it's superficial, at least for now. All right. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right. This person sees you as somebody that is kind of hard to attain, that you might have a hard time making time for anybody, that you're working a lot, that you're putting in long hours, that you're making it hard to get to know them. Their feelings not changing. They're trying to be optimistic. That's somebody that's kind of like, okay, I can deal with the reality of the fact that you work a lot. The blockage is this is somebody that is trying to figure out a way to break the ice and sticking up for this connection. So this could have been one that already ended. They're not over you, but this is also somebody that feels like you're kind of, you know, not flexible anymore when it comes to this connection. So if this is having had broken up, they see you having a hard time even looking at them as an option anymore, kind of giving up. They might see you feeling like you've been treated like an option. But they want to stick up for this connection. Oh, and they could have ghosted you. This person might have walked out and now they want to come back. So there was something missing in this connection. There was no communication. Had been suffering. That's abandonment, feeling left out, insecurities, feeling disregarded, feeling left empty-handed. Well, no wonder you're having a hard time opening up to this person, but they're not over you. But that also can mean that this person feels like things just aren't going to change, but they're dealing with the reality of it. I mean, whoop-de-doo, that's very conflicting. How you see them. Not wanting to be cut out, but not seeing their part of the problem. And fucking up royally. You don't feel like this person's changing. You feel like they're stuck in the same patterns, feelings. There's the Wheel of Fortune reversed. That is having negative thoughts, feeling like this person falls back into, like you start things up again, you give this a chance, and then they fall into old patterns and bad belief systems and things that are not healthy for them. I mean, that's like they're stuck. They're not making any progress. You don't feel like there needs to be a big change in this. And it just doesn't feel like this person, the connection is moving into any new phases. It feels stuck. Negative mood swings. I mean, this can be, you think about is stagnant and not having a lot of hope that this person's ever going to change. There is a glimmer of hope, but it also can be that you just had enough and trying to work on healing. Every time you give this person a little bit of space, they screw it up. They screw it up. You see them as stuck, possibly stuck on you, not necessarily wanting to be cut out of your life, but they're not seeing the truth of the situation and how they are part of the problem. And they can't just come in and out of your life. This is somebody that comes in, comes out, takes advantage of the situation, can be financial issues, but now they're all, I'm sticking up for this connection. This also can be that this person's jealous because you have your eyeball on somebody else and they've heard it through the grapevine, but they're all, I'm facing reality, and the fact is, I'm not over you. But they see you having a hard time trying to be flexible, trying to give them any time, that you feel like you have been taken for granted and used, and that you're just not willing to open up. All right. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. All right. Okay. One more. Okay, so this person sees that you want commitment and that you want stability, but that that there is a disagreement within this connection. Things aren't going the way they should. This can be you demanding them to be responsible for emotions, feelings, and all of that good stuff. How they feel is kind of like, I need some time. I need to think about this. I don't know how much faith I have in it, because this is like, I need to think about this. I mean, they still adore you. And they do want to continue this connection. What's the blockage? Okay. I mean, it does look like somebody is telling it like it is. But the King of Swords, very analytical, very to the point, not being, not shifting their attention, not changing their mind. This is somebody that's basically very set in their ways. They have made up their mind. They're not changing the way they feel. But the Seven of Swords, when it's reversed, this person might feel as if the sabotage, or you might feel like this connection is just sabotaged, and that they have lied and cheated and manipulated to the extent that the connection's not repairable. And the person, okay, I mean, it's like they shot themselves in the foot. You learned what the truth was. It's just stagnancy, cold, distancing yourself from this person. They could have stepped out and cheated, but it doesn't mean that they did. This is just like, I'm seeing you for who you truly are. You really did a number on me. How do you see them? You see them not making up their mind on whether the two of you should be together or not. Again, conflicted about, do they want to be alone? Do they want their freedom? Do they want to be single? Are they happier this way? How do you feel? You're kind of teetering on it too. You feel like it's one-sided, or that you've been breadcrumbed, not that you haven't put the work into it. That you do feel like you've been patient. You feel like, you slowed the pace down. You respected their opinion to take it slow, but it was like going in fucking reverse. One more for blockage. Commitment issues. It just seems like you were not, they think that you expected a lot. They see you wanting marriage, they see you wanting family, and they're not ready for it. They're not ready for it. They could have told you the truth about it. They could have stepped out of the connection. This couldn't have been a third party as well. But the Two of Swords is a major standoff, trying to, not procrastinating, not making a choice, denial, possibly shame in choices, but trying to logic and not, they're not thinking with their heart as far as you see them. So this is kind of in limbo. They could be ghosting, kind of. I mean, it's like you might get one word text type thing, but right now they're just staying alone and to themselves. They don't know what the hell they want. And they do see you wanting commitment, and they do want to continue seeing you, but they are not ready for the whole enchilada. And you could have put in your time with this person and said that it's a make it or break it. All right, Pisces, Gemini. That person can be just a straight up commitment phobe, and you're never going to get what you want from them. All right, Scorpio, Aries, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Aquarius, Virgo. And that can be that this person was busted. That also can be, instead of lying to oneself, this person's realizing what the truth is, that they just can't, they can't do it. Or you're realizing that they just can't do it. Can't commit. All right. It's Spork Day, so point the finger at whoever's been irritating you, and I'm giving them the message. All right, source. Sagittarius is person that's irritating them. All right. Abandonment. I have a mission for you to dislike you, forget you, and leave you. It's called Mission Impossible. Now, I think that should be Mission Possible. Silly card. Failure. Fuck you. I see the assassins have failed. Destruction. I may look calm, but in my head, I've killed you many times. All right. These are more for fun, guys. You know that. Okay, that's what we have for you, Saggies, and on we go. Capricorn, my happy Capulets. Okay, question most on your mind and your overall energy here. Question of the day for fun. Have you ever had road rage, including flipping people off, even if you're talking like Samuel Jackson in the car to the person with the window rolled up? So are you a halo or are you wearing horns? Do you wear a halo or horns? Ooh. You guys have a yes for your overall answer of the question most on your mind, but you have optimism. Now, this can be you making positive changes. There could have been challenges and you've decided to be more optimistic, but this is also the happiness. This can be a Leo coming your direction. Twist of fate, possibly. It could be improvements that somebody's making. Let's see what we get. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, source, element, quickies. All right. 10 of Cups reversed. All right. Queen of Pumpkins. 10 of Pumpkins, Pentacles. All right, so this person feels like you have lost that loving feeling and that you have high expectations. They feel like this still has a chance to have abundance in it. They want to start over or take this to a new level. So what is the blockage that you don't feel the same way? It's a rocky... Okay, this person may not have committed. They could have needed to learn a lesson. But you didn't feel like you weren't happy. You were disappointed, uncertain about where things were going, imbalances. They didn't make this. This looks like a commitment full, but you weren't happy with the results you were getting. Oh, and then we got the devil. This feels like it was the best thing to do for you was to drop this person. When we have the devil reverse, it's like, I need to let go of this. I need to drop this. This is not what I want. It's like you might be good looking, but not necessarily a healthy connection. Feeling the need to let go. This person could have substance abuse. How you see them. All right. Trying to make changes that are more positive. Doing a lot of thinking. Wanting you back. How do you feel? You still love this person. And you would consider, it's almost like this person's, like you're addicted to this person and you try to drop it, but you can't drop it. This person's very persuasive, but they're not, you know, are they dropping their toxic ways? Are they trying to turn over a leaf? Because it does look like this person's determined, but that's determined to have you back, not determined to love you. They see you as being the right one for them. This is like you're the mother, you're the caretaker, you take care of everything, but they feel there's a broken bond between the two of you, and they might see that you're kind of hoity-toity and demanding, wanting to have a commitment. And this looks like somebody that is very determined, but they're not offering a commitment either. They could eventually, because this is somebody, how they're feeling. They feel like there's still security here and they want to start over, but that's starting from ground zero. That's not saying, hey, we can do this, but it does look like there can be improvements made here. But this person's got to drop whatever is toxic. And if that's being a commitment phobe, but it does seem like they are putting a lot of thought into this, kind of taking a time out alone by themselves and thinking about what it would take to make this work. So, I mean, this does look like changes can happen, but they need to let go of something that is no good for them, be it drinking, be it too many nights out with the fellas, the girlfriends, whatever, so that they can spend more time with you. All right, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, the Sun reversed. And the Six of Candles. This person feels confused, but they want your attention. This can be somebody that feels like they're in the dark when it comes to you and not sure if you're going to give them the attention or not. They also could feel like they aren't being acknowledged by you. They also might see that you are getting attention from other people, how they feel. They feel kind of rejected, but they have feelings for you. This person feels like you're telling them, go the fuck away. And that you've made up your mind. You basically have said, I've really thought about this and I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. So that you don't see a future with this person with the Sun reversed, and that you possibly are not acknowledging them, but acknowledging other people, getting attention, striving to move forward, trying to get over them. Blockage. What is the problem here? Disrespect. Could have cheated. Yeah, well, you know, the Knight of Candles is a borderline player, somebody that gives you the feeling of in and out, or the connection that's on and off, but they do not commit. They come to play, not to stay. When it is reversed, it's somebody that can have a major attitude, and you would just be like the pick of the litter for the week. You know, they don't commit. One more. And they leave you hanging. This is somebody that there's stagnation. They only take it so far. This person could be trying to pull on your heartstrings for forgiveness, but at the same time they feel rejected and that they're just going to go their own fucking way. So it just depends. Let's see how they see, I'm sorry, how you see them. All right, trying to put more work into it, trying to change your mind, possibly. But you don't buy it. Okay. you're like, this person needs some hard truths that they need to swallow, and this person's sticking up for their beliefs, but they're kind of doing so in a shitty, brutal way. They twist the truth. They're really crappy with, they need to tone it down. They've got a major attitude. You don't buy it. You don't feel like this person's gonna stick to the program and keep working on this. You're not buying it. You feel like they're full of it. All right, your actual feelings. The Tower. You're not changing your mind. You got the Seven of Candles, Seven of Wands with the Tower. Boom. This, I'm just letting this go. This had to crumble. I needed a change. This wasn't working out. And I'm not changing my mind. There could have been jealousy issues that had gone on here. This person could be a jealous type person, but this is you not changing your mind, keeping your standards, taking the higher road, and not, you know, you've made up your mind and they know it, but you're not buying their crap. So they see you as somebody that is not happy with them, disappointed in results, and possibly getting attention from other people, so they can be, you know, on the jealous side. But you do feel like this person is constantly at battle with you, that they cause a lot of drama. It's like you constantly want to play games, and I'm not into the manipulation and bullshit anymore. All right. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. Nope, one did not hit the floor. Okay, 3 of pumpkins and death reversed. Okay, so this person sees you possibly wanting to put work into the situation and possibly not over them, but they also might feel like you say you're going to work on things and nothing ever changes. One more for death reversed. Yeah, because it's like, they might feel like you only put so much work, or you want to go really, really slow. They might see you as having a hard time transitioning from an old lover into a new connection, but they see you trying to keep your independence, trying to keep your distance a little bit, and going really slow. Their feelings. This is somebody that wants to keep trying. Truthful, honest, they want a breakthrough. This person may be doing a little ass kissing, have some regrets, but they don't know where you stand. This is somebody that's confused about the situation and they want things cleared up. What is the blockage? All right, lies, bullshit, somebody not taking accountability for their actions. Needing to deal with reality instead of hiding behind a mask. And this can be this person just delaying putting work into it, being overwhelmed with the responsibility of something that needs commitment. But it also can be that you have kind of lost interest or not completely interested in this person. Is this with reversed? Yes, it is. It is with this person. So this is all the, you gotta, I'd like to see this work out, but I'm making sure I'm keeping my independence. I don't necessarily see this person changing, that they know you view them that way. This is somebody that needed to take accountability for actions. They could have been talking and flirting around with other people, but they need to deal with the reality. This is somebody that's like, I'm sorry for the shit that I've pulled. They still might have secrets, but they are unsure if you're willing to start over. How do you see them? Slow. Very, very slow. Trying to start over. With a lot of passion. So you see them wanting to put effort into this, but it's like starting from the bottom. A lot of passion. I have more security, but moving it slow. This is somebody that can be kind of stubborn. They go slow. When they commit, it takes a long time. Your feelings. This looks like you're done fighting with this person. It's just like, I've had enough of this. You got the Four of Pumpkins, Pentacles, reversed. You might feel like this person wanted their emotional freedom. You might feel like this person was too controlling and argumentative. But you feel like this person's not completely being honest with you. One more. Tired of the fighting, tired of the bullshit and games, and you feel like they're emotionally cold. That's not a commitment. If you feel like this person's emotionally distancing themselves, it's because you're trying to keep your independence. They've got all these glory ideas in their head. How you see them is wanting to start over, but you're not trusting it. This person could have cheated. Doesn't mean that they did, but you don't, they know you don't see that they're changing. They're not changing. They're not trying to make positive changes. This is somebody that's got some regrets and wants to come back around looking for a change, but they have no idea what to expect and they're anxious as hell. All right, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, Seven of Cups reversed. High Priestess. One more for the High Priestess. All right, this person thinks that you want nothing to do with them. They feel like you are saying enough of the shit, possibly feel abandoned by you, but they feel like you're leaving them out, not wanting to talk to them, possibly avoiding them. This is the feeling here that you are giving them the cold shoulder and that you don't want to be treated like an option, but you're kind of dealing with the reality. How they feel. I can make anything happen. I can change things. Oof. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You're still my lover. I know you're pissed at me. Did they make you a choice, though? Blockage. Unrequited emotions, confusion. Bossy, bully, asshole. Looking for somebody that, nah, just it looks like you let this shit go. This is looking like you lost that feeling. You got sick of being under this person's thumb. They could have had some major jealousy issues, and you know, you're basically saying, I'm staying in. I'm giving myself a pedicure. I don't really want to talk to you. But this is unrequited emotions, and the Eight of Swords is setbacks. This person not wanting to be cut out, but you releasing them because it feels like you got no regrets. This person could always be looking for excuses. They're not over you. How do you see them? How do you see them? A sloth. King of Pumpkins reversed. Not wanting to be responsible. Not, I mean, you could see them as somebody that doesn't take care of family, doesn't take care of their children, deadbeat parent. But this is also somebody that you feel like is not making you a priority, distracted with other things, that they're greedy and unreliable. And that, you know, I just feel like this person is waiting. So you see them waiting, possibly in anticipation. They could feel like they're waiting it out until you're not so ticked off. How do you feel? All right, you're moving on. You are moving on. There's no obstacles in the way. There looks like there's a new person that's got your eyeball here, and you feel like that person's kind of immature and they're in and out and not dealing with them, so you've turned your back. Not moving forward. They can wait till hell freezes over because you've got somebody else that you got your eyeball on. There's no blockages here. There's no blockages here. But when we have this is like, I'm starting up something new. I'm moving forward. My love arrows are shooting over your head into somebody else. I'm not interested in your shit anymore. So they don't have a snowball's chance in hell. And this can be this person feeling like you have an option. And because you're pissed, they're like, snap, I'm in trouble. Yeah, they're in trouble, but they did it to themselves. All right, let's call out the majors. The good old master. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Aries, Leo, not the best reading, guys, Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, Libra, Scorpio, Gemini, air and fire, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Pisces, but all signs are in here. All right, we're getting out the Spork deck. For those of you that don't know the Spork deck, anybody that's ticked you off, that irks you highly, you point the finger, we give the message. Source, Capricorn's person most on their mind that irritates them. Some people just deserve to get kicked in the ass. I'm sorry. All right, power. Just keep moving forward and don't give a shit about what anybody thinks. And self-esteem. Keep your head up high and your middle finger higher. And these are basically just for fun. All right, but I do call it Sport Day because it's fun. This was at the cut. I don't like the word hate. I don't exactly hate you, but if you were on fire and I had water, I'd drink it. So fuck off. Oh my God. But this can be making improvements. So you have a yes. You do have positive energy. That can also be meeting somebody new that's going to change everything in your whole outlook. All right, Cappies, that's what we have for you. And on we go. Aquarius. Okay. Question most on your mind and your overall energy here. Question of the day. Have you ever had road rage or flipped somebody off in traffic? Even if you're doing Samuel Jackson skits with the window up. Are you wearing horns or a halo? All right. Nice. Okay, so you have a yes for the answer to the question most on your mind. You have strength. That is a card of passion, but it also is a card of having courage, possibly holding back or restraining yourself on somebody that you got the hots for, but it can be being a little bit cautious as well. So let's see what we have. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Ooh, one more. All right, this person sees that you have possibly plenty of opportunity, but that you haven't made up your mind yet. They're wondering if you're going to be flexible, but they feel like you got it all going on. This is somebody that's very interested in communicating with you, but they might feel like you have more than one option, or that you need to be more flexible and that you might not have time for them. One more for the Magician. Yes. They want to come at you very reliable. They want you to trust them, but they also can have a little bit of a stubborn side, or see that you have a stubborn side, because the Knight of Pentacles is very regimented. How do they feel? Ooh, they have no idea. Okay, so they feel like you're kind of giving them the cold shoulder and kind of not interested. Okay, Snapola. Okay, well, they put you in the position of being treated like an option, but they want to come at you with something more reliable. This person feels like there's secrets here. They feel like you're avoiding them. They feel like you're telling them to fuck off, that you don't trust them, that you're saying you abandoned me, that there's some major harsh feelings here. Little tension. All right. The two of you are not on the same page. This person does not have your back. Shit's not going very well. This is somebody that could have stepped out of the connection, But it's like you take 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. It's not going in the right direction. This person could have cheated. You can't count on them. But they're not over you. That's also somebody that's not changing or making you feel like you don't have any closure. How do you see them? All right, one more. You see them as a heartbreaker. I mean, you feel, oh, heartbroken, suffering, intense pain because of this person. You see them as a waste of time, not putting any work into it, giving up too soon. Ooh, bitter feelings. You're going a different direction. You don't feel like you can trust this person at all. You feel like they're a conceited prick. Always about themselves, selfish. You're making a choice to go a different direction. That's being at a crossroads and not trusting this person at all. It's over. You don't feel like this is ever going to be stable. Ever, 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 ever. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. So, yeah, you don't really want to talk to this person. You could have told them to float their boat elsewhere. But it seems like you're giving them the cold shoulder and keeping to yourself so they have no idea what you're thinking. This person's not over you. It doesn't look like you much, frankly, care. I would say as far as action they might take, nothing. Nothing. They're just, they could be taking their time trying to get their grit. But they know that you hold all the cards here. This person's going to be very slow, but I don't think you're done hearing from them. Might surprise you yet. All right, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Lovers reversed. And the Page of Cups reversed. So this person sees you as somebody that's feeling sorry for yourself, kind of mopey. They see you as not communicating with them or feeling like they broke a bond, possibly stepped out. They might feel like you have alternatives. They could feel like you stepped out. But this is somebody that's seeing you as disappointed, moping, and possibly getting attention from somebody else, being a show-off. But this can be that they feel like the communication between the two of you are done. Ooh. How do they feel? They're jealous, pissed. They got Strength reversed. They feel like they feel like you broke the commitment and that you wanted your freedom. So they feel like they're on their own. But this can be that they think that you're a big fucking show-off. What's the blockage? The Sun. You wanted to be happy and maybe weren't finding it with this person. They could have been bossy and shitty. Okay, and that can... So one of the other here is stepping out and playing flirty. Now, they could have accused you of doing that, whether it was true or not, because this person can be a very jealous person and always feeling like people are against them, having their back up when they don't need to. And not over you, and it seems like you just are saying, no, too much tension, I don't want to talk to you, I'm not dealing with you after the heartbreak. They're not over you, but they're not necessarily changing. Not over you, you could be working on the healing. How do you see them? Fucking up royally, somebody that you don't want to deal with anymore. Fucking up royally, lies, bullshit, not taking accountability for their actions, still full of shit. This can be a divorce. But Judgment reversed is making they fall back into old patterns. This looks like you made changes for the best for yourself. Yes, you could be interested in somebody else, but this is you being cautious. How do you feel? You got your eyeball on somebody else. Because you feel like I mean, that can be you starting to talk to somebody else, can be online, can be somebody at a distance. but you feel like you've told it like it was. You threw in the towel with that other person, and you feel like they're cold and shitty. So that's you emotionally distancing yourself from that person and starting over. This is like a major breakthrough for you. This is using your intuition and moving forward. But it seems like you could be, or already have, started opening up communication with somebody else, cutting this other person out of your life, telling it like it is. It's like, I've got nothing to hide. You, on the other hand, did. But yeah, they're single. They feel like, oh, woe is me, you're leaving me alone. Yeah, I don't want to deal with you anymore. Four of Swords, too much tension. I needed a break. I'm washing my hair for the rest of my life. As far as you're concerned, I'm staying in. I'm laying low. They're not over you, but this is a jealousy issue, and they just feel like you're not committing to them anymore. I would say that they're probably right, but it does seem like somebody else has come into the picture while you were down and feeling like this person wasn't communicating. I mean, this is you being done. I'm not communicating with you anymore. You broke my heart. I'm not dealing with your immature bullshit anymore. Done. But it does look like somebody else is in the mix there. All right. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person feels like you have lost interest. Not stroking their interest. Oh boy, yeah, they feel like you don't want to be chased. You want to be left alone. They feel like you have completely lost interest. They feel like you could be getting attention from other people, but not acknowledging them at all. They might feel like you're leading them on or did lead them on. No. And they just see that you're not interested in buckling down and being like a trophy. You know, the Emperor reversed can be, when it's upright, it's somebody that's got a lot of confidence. So they might feel like you have no confidence and don't trust them. How do they feel? All right. Fuck this shit, I'm out. They feel like you're just moving away from them into clearer waters. They feel like you're trying to heal, and this person might have some regrets. Ooh, they feel like you're the cock block queen. They feel like you are really ticked off and that you're holding a major grudge, and whether what you had heard was true or not, that you're assuming that that is the truth and that you are keeping with your grudge. Blockage. You're trying to slowly get over this person. You don't want any more drama. You've had enough of the competition, bullshit, manipulative games. But this person still, and there can be somebody else that you have feelings for. The Two of Cups can be that there was another person in the mix here. One more. Again, the feeling of possible third-party horse shit. Breaking commitments, breaking vows. It's looking like you closed the door on this shit. This person could have put you in competition with another person. Because this is kind of like, oh, I'm ready for something new. Okay, well, that means you screwed up. How do you see them? Waiting. Trying to have oh. This person doesn't have patience. It's almost like they're demanding that you take another look at this, that you change your mind. They are not happy with this at all. This is somebody that wants you to focus on them, but this is somebody that's coming in quick with a major attitude and being very demanding, because they're not over you. It's almost like they're like, I'm holding this up. I demand. You demand nothing. You demand nothing. How do you feel? You're ready for the transition, like out of the fucking door and closing it behind you. You feel like this person's toxic, that you've had enough. It's like they're very alluring. You might have a hard time resisting this person, but it's just got to be done. This is somebody that you have a hard time saying no to, But the King of Pentacles reversed is somebody that's a sloth, that steps out of the connection, that doesn't appreciate you, that does not make you a priority. And this is looking like you've had enough of it. Enough toxic shit. Whether they overindulge in people, screwing, drinking, they have toxicity. This can be somebody that's got addictions that they can't get over, but you need to change, and they're not doing it. They're not over you, but they've got a major attitude. This could have been this person screwing around behind your back and not having it. So they see you basically going, not stroking your ego, not wanting to have anything to do with you, completely cutting them out and not giving. It's like you're trying to turn your back. You might be having a hard time getting over that person, but you are not showing it. And I say you might be having a hard time because you have the Nine of Swords here. That's still having a difficult time. That's still hurting. It's like you don't want them to know it, but that's still being apprehensive. So this person might be trying to make it very difficult. All right. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, this person they see you having made up your mind. They might want you to change your mind, but they see you as somebody that is blocking any love, that you are distancing yourself, that you're just using head over heart, gave the final word, that you are done, and doing whatever you want that makes you happy. So keeping your independence, because that is a single card. All right, how they feel. They've been exposed. This person, they feel like you were leading them on and possibly toying with them, playing hard to get. The block is just this person's attitude. They could have been treating you like a trophy and you weren't interested in it. Wrong direction, bonehead. Gave up too soon. Didn't put the work into it and didn't offer anything that was stable. Not sacrificing anything. So I don't think you see them the same way. How do you see them? All right, failing to launch, failure to launch. You feel like this was one-sided. You're waiting for something better. You feel like they didn't have anything to offer that was worthwhile. You feel like they don't get the big picture. You don't feel like it's worth it. It's like this person needs to prioritize and that it's one-sided. You see them as not being emotional. Now, this person also might be feeling busted for being a player, too. What are your feelings? Please leave me alone. You know this person's holding something back, like they're not telling you something. So that's not trusting this person. It's having a big chip on your shoulder. That's very apprehensive and staying in. I'm staying in. I want to be alone. I'm really thinking, I don't trust you, you agitate me, you make me nervous, I don't believe you. That's somebody that could have been a third party, but you're resentful, you feel like you've been deceived, and that they held back the truth. It's like, no. God, you guys. Ouchity, ouch. But they see you cold and shitty. They think that, I mean, it's almost like they would blame you. Well, you're the bitch. You're the bastard. You're the one that got cold and shitty and thinks that they can have anything that they want. No, you deserve to have what you want, and that's not what you were getting. Not from that person. All right, so we have the overall energy of Leo. That full moon really causing some hell here. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Leo, Taurus, heavy Leo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries, Virgo, Pisces, Pisces, Cancer, Cancer again. All signs are in here. So this could be you holding back, having courage to hold back, waiting, using your intuition, knowing what's best for you. All right, Spork deck. So whoever's pissed you off the most, you point the finger, we give the message. Source, Aquarius. What does that person need to hear from them? All right. Revelation. I wish everyone knew what a lying piece of shit you are. Imagination. If you can stop being a drama queen, that would be great. Release. There will always be someone who wants to ruin your day, if not your life. And then one for a cut. People like you are the reason we have middle fingers. See? Road rage. Maybe you ran them over with a car. No, we won't say that. Those are just for fun. All right, Aquarius, that's what we have for you. And on we go. Pisces. Okay, question what's on your mind here with your overall energy. Question of the day for fun. Have you ever had road rage? This includes flipping off or talking to the person like you're Samuel Jackson with the window rolled up. So are you wearing a halo? No, that never happens. I don't do that. I have patience. Or are you wearing horns? All right, come here, card. You guys have the Hierophant, so that's a possible. This can be that you are learning a lesson. This can be that you're trying to learn about somebody, but it's taking it slow. It can be a Taurus coming your direction. Possibly on the straight and narrow, or feeling like somebody's being honest with you and wanting to possibly give somebody a chance. But also can be lessons learned. Let's see what we got. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Source. All right, 9 of Cups. The Emperor. Okay, this person sees that you have made up your mind and that you are emotionally distancing yourself and staying single. You got the Emperor here. I'm standing my ground. They see you not having any feelings towards them or trying to hold your emotions back and being logical. And the 9 of Cups, doing whatever it takes to make yourself happy, like you've got everything going on. You have everything going for you, but it's not really necessarily including them. How do they feel? All right. They feel like this is over and that you aren't interested anymore and that you've given up on them. So this person is trying to heal. Now this can be that this person wants to heal this connection, but they feel like you aren't digging it at all and that you don't want to try. What's the blockage? All right. Apprehension, possibly feeling some guilt here. Little apprehension, concern, shame. Somebody stepped out. Ace of Candles. Please go the fuck away. I do not trust you. Lost interest. You made a bad choice. So they're feeling guilty too. They went the wrong way, tore you in half. This is somebody that was looking for a trophy. I'll have that. I'll have that. This is not somebody emotional. Not at all. How do you see them? You see somebody that ghosts other people and leaves them out. You see somebody that refuses to be part of a actual giving connection. You feel like they abandon people. You could have felt abandoned by this person, but you don't see them. You feel like this is a dead end with this person. Like it's not going anywhere, that they don't put any work into this at all. And your feelings. You chose somebody else over me. Communication sucks. You're an asshole. One more. How you feel. There it is. 7 of Potions. This person's good looking and all that shit, but they use it to their advantage. They're a conceited asshole that treats you like an option. They do not know what they want. They're still looking for fun. up in the air, treating you like an option. This is a lesson learned. This person's a cheater, chicken beater, and you're not interested in their bullshit. Yeah, you're being cold. You've made up your mind. I want to be happy, and you're not offering it, so I'm standing my ground. I'm confident that you're an asshole. I am so confident that you're an asshole that you can go away. All right. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Fool reversed. Oh, and the Oogie Boogie for how they see you. So this person's irresistibly attracted to you. They are just so smitten. They're fantasizing about naughty things, but they see you not really taking any chances with them. Not gonna jump in, not taking a chance, but oh my God. They're like, I must have thee. They want your ass. All right, how do they feel? They'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. You got something good? I want some of that. This person feels like you are, I mean, this is sex. But they do have emotions here too. They just feel like you're holding back a little bit. They might see that you feel that they are a little bit toxic and therefore not exactly interested. But that's temptation. They want your ass. How do you see them? All right. I want it now. I want it all. Now, that is being honest. That's a big breakthrough. I think that this person's coming at you correctly. Look at this at the bottom of the deck. You get the Hierophant. So this person's trying to learn more about you. But, I mean, it starts with sexual desire. Like stellar. Out of this world. Hard on for you. How do you feel? Okay, you're a little apprehensive. You want to make sure this is somebody that's going to offer something. So a touch on the guarded side, but you are sexually interested in this person. You want to know them better. It's like, okay, I'll give you a chance, but I'm keeping to myself until I know for sure that this is going to go the right way. But this is a big change, and this would be going more towards the positive side. So Page, I'm interested. I'm curious about you. Yes, I'm attracted to you. How much are you willing to give? Is this going to be something that I'm interested? This is kind of holding back, being a little apprehensive. That just makes this person more crazy for you, really. But you're a little apprehensive. It's just like the more quiet you are and mysterious. I mean, they see you as yeah, you might see them as somebody mysterious and therefore you're attracted to them that way. But this is somebody that wants to actually get to know you and take this to another level eventually. They feel like you have norms and values that are the same. You see this person wanting a connection that feels the same. And oh boy, do they feel like, I'll wait. I'll put the work into it. I'll sacrifice whatever I have to have some of you. But they do see your sense of not just jumping in and not taking chances, that their oogie boogie little has the zipper stay up until you get to know them better and there's a feeling of trust. But that looks good. All right. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right. This person sees you as kind of defensive, possibly jealous. What do we have here? 4. They feel like you're just dropping it and that you're not interested anymore. They might feel like you want your emotional freedom. They could see you as somebody that's jealous, but not changing your mind and losing interest faster and faster as the days go by. How do they feel? They don't really, I mean, this is somebody that's trying to keep their independence and their singleness. So they're saying, fuck it. We're not on the same page. Or they could be looking at other people. They feel like you're the fucking mega bitch, that you're cold and shitty. Ooh. They also feel like you're a grudgy cock blocker. Ooh. This person's a manipulator. That's the blockage. They do what they want. They do who they want. Not reliable. Cheater. This is not somebody that puts you as a priority. They manipulate to get their way sexually. But this is somebody that's a big fucking show off, and they can come in and out of your life, and it looks like you've had enough of it. You're not standing for it. You're not going to sit there and deal with them screwing around with other people. There is jealousy here, but this is you taking the higher ground and saying, I'm not changing my mind. I'm staying right where I'm at. How do you see them? Done. Deceitful, argumentative, screwing themselves, stepping on their own damn toes because of taking advantage of the situation. An asshole. Your feelings. You're keeping it to yourself. You're keeping your opinion to yourself. You're holding back. And the Five of Candles. You're not dealing with competition. You're not dealing with mind games. You're not dealing with any more of their bullshit and drama. You've had enough. No compromising for you. You're out. Six of Needles, Swords. You've had enough. It's like there is greener grass somewhere else. I'm out. I'm out. I'm moving on. I feel like this is the best thing for me. I'm not arguing with you anymore. I'm keeping to myself. I don't give a shit what your opinion is anymore. This is a manipulator, and it looks like you have figured them out, and you're saying, ta-ta. I mean, your first card out is going, not changing my mind. Defensive, no, go. Hope they learn a lesson. That's what you got that Hierophant. Hope they learn a big lesson, but it isn't going to be with me anymore. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Boom. This person sees that you are not happy with them. They might feel like, I mean, they could see that you are angry, vengeful. There's 6 of Candles. That you aren't stroking their ego anymore, that you have lost interest, that you feel like this is not going anywhere. Wow, you guys have got some harsh energy. They feel like they are not being focused on, you're not digging it, not interested. And that you're trying to get the fuck out of Dodge. This is basically that you've made a really quick decision, and that they feel like you are being insensitive towards them and just not taking any shit. There's no emotion here. They have been jaded. How do they feel? They don't really... They put obstacles here. They're kind of going, okay, fine. You just got jealousy issues. You're just a Klingon. They still care about you. They're trying to make it seem like they don't give a shit, but they do. You put a blockage here. You don't want to have anything to do with me. You've turned off communication. You won't answer me. The blockage is judgment. Not changing. You can't rely on them. That could have been a third party and a bad choice that was made. Lack of faith, lack of hope, broken promises, not digging it. How do you see them? All right. Treating you like an option, and this can be the type of person that gets bored, and then they change their mind, and then they're interested again, and then they get bored and feel sorry for themselves, and then they have to find another piece of so you feel like they're a schmoozer. You got the Knight of Potions. That's the the Knight of Cups reversed. Heartbreaker, treating you like an option. Oh, can't you be flexible? I get bored easy. Well, I don't, quite frankly, give a shit. Bottom of the deck, your energy. 8 of Potions, reversed. You see that this person still wants a second chance, possibly, but you do not trust it. You feel like you are not the priority. This is basically saying that this person wanted something for nothing, that they're selfish, they're greedy, they're lazy. And if there's any finances, you do not trust this person or their third-party bullshit. You're apprehensive. You've kind of given up. It's like you're kind of resentful. You're pissed. You're closed off to this person. Yeah, that's I'm staying single. I'd rather be single, and not if you were the last person on earth. Holding back, being courageous. This is big fat no for this person. Big fat no. And they see you, oh, you're not acknowledging me anymore? Why are you cutting off communication with me? Because you're an asshole. I just had this epiphany. You're an asshole. All right, let's call it the majors. So you have Taurus up there. Gemini, Cancer, Sagittarius, Aries. Definitely standing in your power. Capricorn, Aries, Pisces, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Aquarius. Lots of needles in here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the Tower, Scorpio. All right. Also can be fire. So it is Spork Day. Whoever you want to spork in the eyeball has pissed you off. This message is for them. Source for my cupcakes. All right. There's one. Truth. If you don't mean what you say, shut the fuck up, please. There was even a please there. Behavior. Can you see the fuck you in my smile? Getting the best of somebody. Freedom. I don't mean to be rude, but fuck off. I have actually had a friend say that to somebody for me. It was hilarious. It was at a Taco Bell drive-thru at 2 o'clock in the morning about my first ex that had broken my heart. It was like, nothing personal, but fuck you. I never laughed so hard in my entire life. All right, cupcakes, that's what we have for you. Thanks for watching. Many blessings, and we'll see you next time.